That which we are about to receive, we thank thee, O Lord.
It's on there. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, I've got me a big boy. It's a 2015 Kobelco 260, and we're taking it out of its parking spot now. Just put some new batteries on this bad boy. And one-hand operator, smooth operator, because I gotta hold the camera. But yeah, we're gonna get this bad boy loaded up, and we're gonna take it to Canton, Texas, for an evening drop-off. And there's a good sir out by Canton. He lives in Emory, but his job site's in Canton, unfortunately. I'd much rather drive to Emory, but it's all good. No worries. But yep, we're gonna get this bad boy loaded up. It's a pretty big boy. It's a pretty big boy. I got off the phone to fit this through that, but I managed to do it without hitting nothing. And the reason I didn't record is because I wanted two hands to do it with. Didn't bring the GoPro. I should have brought the GoPro and strapped it to it and think about it. But, you know, I'll get better at learning where when to record what. We're evolving in this YouTube thing. Let me shut this door. It's flapping around on me. But yeah, I'm still pretty fresh at this whole when to YouTube what and when to not. And I'm still trying to get my bearings on large equipment. Driving large equipment has never been a problem for me because I've operated this kind of machinery for landscaping companies, but loading it on a trailer and driving it around is definitely new. But and just recording things too, because the YouTube thing really is something Granddad's got me interested in. I would have never even thought about putting this stuff on the internet if it wasn't for Granddad, and I'm grateful he gave me the idea because it makes the job a little more interesting, thinking about, all right, this would be fun for guys to see. And it stinks because a lot of times there's stuff that I wish that I recorded and I just don't think about it because I'm getting frustrated and I'm dealing with this and that and I'm going through the motions of the job, and I don't think, oh man, that would have been good for video content. Like last night, I had a box truck that I knew better than to drive into that muddy job site, so I parked it on the street, and the job site was muddy. I got a box truck stuck, and I ended up having to use boards to kind of crap walk it out of there on boards slowly, and I got it to the street. Then when I tried to load it, this trailer, you got to have some clearance to get up onto it, and the transmission on the truck was contained in this super low steel box that they fabricated around the transmission, and I can turn this thing up a little bit. There we go. Let's get a little speed on here now that I'm not moving so tight. But yeah, so the transmission box got caught up on the bottom of the trailer because I didn't wedge it up enough. I didn't put enough blocks down to get enough clearance, and ended up getting it stuck. Had to tie a chain to my truck and then yank it off of there, and then put some more blocks up underneath the trailer ramps to get the proper clearance to do what I had to do. And see, I'm gonna come wide so that I can get the right angle. But yeah, it was just when I got done, and I was like, man, and I ended up having to replace that pigtail, and Granddad's gonna have that video up eventually. But I replaced that pigtail, and I recorded a little bit of that to get my lights working again because one of the connections had gotten bad. Ooh, we're wobbling. Yeah, buddy. I gotta be a little smoother than that, I guess. But we're doing pretty good for one-hand operation. Now I'm gonna go hit the camera on the truck and make sure that it's on so that you guys can get this.
All right, so here's a different angle. I've got it on the truck now. Now I just got to get the scoop to sit properly to where I'm coming down to legal height. I've loaded by myself. Okay, I'm still recording. That's good. I kind of played with it for a while. You can tell this is the biggest thing I've ever loaded by myself. Kobelco 260. And what you want is the center of that track to be right on the side of the trailer. But this one's even so wide that the tracks have to sit partially off the trailer. And when I say tracks, I don't mean the whole width of the track. I mean the center, the frame of the track. That centerpiece that it rides on, that the gears are sitting in. And you want that to be on the trailer as much as possible. And this one, I've got it to where it's half on, half off. And I do believe, I try to get it to where it's covering 2 board widths on each side. I noticed that that makes it symmetrical. That's what I'm going for here, is symmetry. Because if I can center the weight, it won't go anywhere. So now I'm gonna back the truck up, attach the truck, and I'm gonna set it down. One oopsie I made that I wish I didn't make is look what I did. I put a little too much pressure onto these boards right here, and now I've created a situation where, well, on the bright side, that thing's not swiveling or going anywhere. I'm still gonna throw a strap on it because that's what DOT expects of us, but I didn't want to put that kind of stress on the trailer. I didn't mean to make that little dent on the trailer deck, so that's unfortunate. But that is got me to where I'm below 13.6 in regards to height. So we only have to get a width permit, which costs 60 bucks, as opposed to a height and width permit, which can run up to 230. So this is good. You can see the tires squatting a little more. This thing's pretty heavy. We're looking at, tires still have good air pressure. They're just squatting because of the weight. But we're looking at, I think this thing weighs just under 80,000 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a pretty big boy. Maybe 60 something. I may be wrong about that. That may be a cat that I'm thinking of. We hauled a cat one time. It's like a 336 cat or something. 330 cat. And I think that thing was pretty heavy. But yeah, it's a big old boy. And I got it on there really symmetrical and really nice, and I'm proud of it. But now we're gonna chain it down. dropped off smooth. I didn't want to record drop-off process because these guys are in a hurry to get out of here. They get off early on Friday. But we got her done. Very nice. Big operation here.